When Amazon Prime Video debuted its first look at the Fallout TV series, Walton Goggins' Fallout character, the Ghoul, immediately stole the spotlight. Although there are plenty of ghouls in the Fallout franchise, Goggins' character is a new addition to the memorable race of mutated post-humans. Developed by Bethesda Game Studios, Fallout 3 reinvigorated a dormant series, infusing the game's post-apocalyptic, open-world environment with a new sense of scope and terror. Praised for its open-ended gameplay and emphasis on players' choices, Fallout doesn't have the typical hallmarks of a game that's begging to be adapted. Nonetheless, Westworld duo Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan have pulled threads from the Fallout franchise at large to tell an original story within the property's existing continuity. Despite centering on original characters, including Ella Purnell's Lucy and Kyle MacLachlan's Hank, Fallout fans' wishlists will still be satisfied by the way the series captures the franchise's essence. Set in an alternate history's nuclear wasteland that leans heavily into a 1950s-inspired retrofuturistic aesthetic, Fallout seems to be skillfully combining the familiar with the new, and Walton Goggins' Ghoul is a perfect microcosm of that larger approach. Walton Goggins' Ghoul character in Fallout explained. The Ghoul's backstory emphasizes the franchise's love for moral ambiguity. Actor Walton Goggins side by side with a ghoul from Fallout. Dubbed Fallout's Wild Card by Vanity Fair, the Ghoul is the show's third central figure. Played by Walton Goggins, who's had prominent roles in projects like Django Unchained and Justified, the Ghoul is a bounty hunter by trade. At first, Goggins' character was referred to as an unnamed ghoul, but the series is seemingly using the character as the preeminent example of the video game's memorable race of post-human beings. For now, the show's plot is locked away in a vault, but, according to the Fallout TV show's timeline, the series is set decades after a nuclear war destroyed the surface world and left culture mired in the atomic age. In Fallout 3, which is arguably the most popular installment in the series, the player character lives in the confines of a vault alongside their father. Designed to never be opened, vaults are social experiments littered throughout the post-war wasteland. Suddenly, the player character's father leaves the vault, prompting their child to pursue them and come face to face with the above-ground world and its violent inhabitants for the first time. Even though the Fallout TV series plans to tell an original story within the franchise's canon, it will likely boast plenty of references to the games as well as fresh twists on existing lore. How Goggins' Fallout character compares to ghouls in the video games. Ghouls play key roles in the Fallout canon. Walton Goggins as the Ghoul sits in a chair with his cowboy hat tilted over his eyes in a western town in Amazon's Fallout. At first glance, Purnell and MacLachlan's characters resemble Fallout 3's core duo, but Walton Goggins' character seems, by necessity, different from his video game counterparts. In the games, ghouls are mutated survivors of the nuclear holocaust. As Vanity Fair puts it, ghouls are typically cannon fodder, somewhat faceless enemies that exist for the player to kill. Given his brush with radiation, Goggins' Ghoul has lived for hundreds of years. In that time, he turned from father and husband Cooper Howard into a ruthless yet honor-bound sharpshooter. While Amazon's Fallout draws inspiration from the games, the Ghoul is a more human look at a decidedly post-human being.